Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go to work first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion.
There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 45, on his way! All out of space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphries. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the Sooners will hustle with the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit.
Wide open spaces. He's a touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough.
Looking for a huge play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. He wants to throw it again. He's got him. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, fourth and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
That's a risky play call there, fourth and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little...
Touchdown, North Carolina! The offense cashing it in on that drive. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a flag, and I think the offense is going to benefit from the quarterback taking an extra shot. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And so the quarterback takes one for the team on the roughing the passer penalty, and it'll be first down. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport.
Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Hauls it in. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new... And it's caught! Touchdown, UNC!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterbacks got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Inside the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown Sooners! He got a step and just dusted the field. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, and they back it up here.
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Bringing it back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Under fire. Finds his back in the middle. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. I don't...
Turning it on! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Buying some time. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he drops the throw. They get a rough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away on fourth down. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral it. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
You know, one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield very late in the half. He lofts one down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And fires complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions,
there he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing on bounds.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Dances away. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. The Sooners want to move quickly.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Grab near the marker. It's Mahoney. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Gonna sling it on second down. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, down to throw. Got him downfield. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Sooners are on the move.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Cole. Finding just enough room to slither and juke his way out to the 16. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a man, it's Mahoney. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Mahoney. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Sooners in the hurry-up.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come.
He's got it, first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Touchdown, UNC! And the punishment has been extended.
And how about everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved? This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
North Carolina, 49, Oklahoma.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooner.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Might be looking to run. On the run, fires downfield.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
To the air on second down. Throws to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Cole. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looking to throw on first down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll start this drive from the 42. Going right to work up top. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manziel. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being